Bill McRae here from ROI Marketing, Easy Text Ads, the whole shazam. I want to talk to you about measuring your campaign results because this is something that kind of closes the loop. Too often people will spend money on advertising and then really not know how effective it has been for them. Other than that, they're busier. And I used an example earlier about my guitar business. I used to run radio ads. And I had no real way of knowing whether it worked or not because I wasn't using my head at the time. Things have evolved a lot in the last 20 years since I used to do that business. But nowadays, all of us have some sort of point of sale system that will allow us to create coupon codes. Or worst case scenario, we have a website or a Facebook page or something like that. We can direct somebody to that page to grab a coupon code or to see a promotion or something that will instruct them on what they can do to be a call to action for that particular person to go to your business and spend money. That's the whole point of this, right? So you want to be able to measure it. Now, most of your point of sale systems have coupon code system, they have discount system, they have something. So you want to do, let's say, get 10% off on your next purchase of $20 or more at Joe's sock store. Don't ask me why I picked socks, I just did. So you send out your text message and the guy comes rolling in the door and he goes, I have a coupon code, Joe's Sock Special. And the guy types that into his point of sale system. And at the end of the week or the month or whatever you want, you can run a report and see how many dollars worth of sales were generated on that promotion. That will give you a good idea how effective your campaigns are. No way to do that direct measurement in anything that's not kind of digital based. Okay, so you can run a TV ad and say, dial this number, 1-800-999-9999. Now you're going to spend a lot of money on that TV ad, and if you got that 1-800 number, you're going to have a lot of money tied up in that. And so then you can kind of get a good feel for it. You can do pay-per-click campaigns, let's say on Facebook or Google AdWords. And you're paying $2, $3 a click, and you can kind of measure whether or not you're getting traffic and whether it converts or not. Then you start to discover that you're wasting about 5 times the amount of money on that sort of traffic than what a text message is going to return you. But you have to have some basis for making that judgment. Okay, because we want you to have an ROI, high return on investment. Okay, so if you run a Groupon, which I used that example earlier, you say, use Groupon code, you pay for it there, and the guy comes in, and if your normal price is $100, they're going to pay $70 for that Groupon, and you're going to perform your service, and the balance, 30%, goes to Groupon, so you're actually going to make 30% of $70, which is 30% less of $70, so you're going to make, $60 when you normally would have made $100. Okay, so the important thing is that guy comes in every month and spends $100 with you, right? That's cool. I'll lose $30, $40 on the first sale and make it up on a relationship. Okay, we can teach you how to do that for a lot less money. A lot less money. That's what text marketing does. It's not going to cost you 30% to get that guy in the door. Spend $500 on text, and if it's a high enough value, you're going to get your money back very, very quickly. You're going to see that return on investment, but you need to actually measure that for yourself to make sure it's up to your expectations. So that's why you need to have some sort of tracking code, which I'll show you a video on here in a second. A click tracking system, a short link shortener that actually tracks how many clicks, let's say, go to a specific page. Or let's say if you're promoting one of our phone apps, you'll have an iTunes or a Google Android Play link that will measure how many times your apps are being downloaded. So you can send out a text message, measure out how many times a phone app is downloaded, how many clicks you're getting off an ad. You can start to begin to really understand then how effective your advertising dollar is relative, let's say, spending $300 a month on a Yellow Page app or buying banner impressions, stuff like that. What you'll discover is the most effective way of marketing before was email marketing. But if you don't have an email list, people will come along and say, I want to sell you an email list. Good luck trying to mail it. You're violating all the laws. You're going to get accused of spam. It's just not a pretty thing at all. The ability to deliver that email is difficult. I know I've been in the email marketing business since 2004. I still deliver over 500,000 clicks a month. So I understand email better than I do text marketing. It's not a simple thing to do. But even if you do get those mails out there, you're going to find your open rates around 20% and your click-through rates about 6%. Versus a text message where you're going to 88% people are going to open and read your text message, and you're going to find your click-through rate correspondingly relatively higher. But you can actually be able to notice it by the number of people that come in and claim a coupon code or something like that. Or if you track clicks to a website, or if you track engagements on YouTube videos, or whatever you want to promote, it will work. You need to be able to measure it, that's all. And we'll show you a few things on how you can measure stuff in the next couple of videos. I just don't want you to take this as, oh, well, we had more traffic, I'll buy next week. No, we want you to know that you generated, you spent $500 in ads and you generated $25,000 in sales, or whatever that ratio is. I hope it's that good. We had a guy that did our gutters on our house. I spent $8,000 on gutters. Here in Texas, when it rains, it pours. And we have lots of leaves, so I got the fancy leaf gutters and all that stuff. And he did a text message in this area here, and he goes, well, I got 3 orders off of that, so that more than paid for the $1,000 he spent on the text messages, right? But for each one of those orders, he got referrals too. He got like 3 more sales off of that. So that $1,000 got 3 orders that each referred 3 more customers. So you got 10 orders off that. So you generated $80,000 in business off $1,000 in text ads. And he's busy installing it, and then he'll do another 1,000. So you see how that works? So you can combine and leverage, and what we call a multiplier effect happens in most service businesses that rely on referrals. But it also, if you have the sort of business where clients keep coming in the door. So, hey, now my wife spends about $50 every other week on her fingernails. So if you send out 1,000 messages, $1,000, you might get $200 back this week, $500 back next week. But those clients become customers and they keep coming in. And before long, if they have a way of measuring where that client came from, you realize they probably multiplied what they spent advertising 10 times. So you have to have a way of measuring it. We'll show you a few below. Consult with our salespeople. They can help you too. Or just think, how am I going to know how effective this is for me? Because we want you to get that return on investment. And we want you to get it many, many times what you spend. Because then what you're going to do is refer us to your friends.